better. Bang. Yeah. Much better. Let's go. Okay, we're live. Good catch, Carl. Here we go. So we'll run it back. So we have an Illuminator's Trove here. This is the collector's box. This is where you get to see they release these every single set. Really cool. We'll pop this open in just a second. Comes with 8 booster packs on the inside, as well as several additional items that help make this a little bit better of a collector's thing. And then we have some individual booster boxes. What I didn't do this time is I've always bought the starter decks, trying to sort of embrace those. And I've found that what I end up getting out of the starter decks is just a couple rares and uncommons, or like a couple rares, super rares, and a couple foils. But really, I want the booster pack out of it. So I just decided this set, we're going to try something different. And I'm just buying the singular booster pack out of it and seeing what we can get. So this right here represents 12. And we have a tradition here on the channel that my wife actually opens our first booster pack of each and every set. And she is working right now. She's hosting an event at her local library. She's a librarian. And she has 100 kids playing laser tag at the library, which is sick. Like, can you imagine if you got to go play laser tag, like running through the stacks of books, playing laser tag? So cool. Great idea. So big turnout. But she went and ripped. So we actually, my son and I picked up our packs. We drove to the library and had her rip. And so wanted to show you guys starting off what we have. So this is Disney Lorcana. I know that we're probably going to get some people from Disc Golf jumping in. It's a Disney collectible trading card game, and there are 6 ink colors represented. You have yellow, you have red, you have blue, which is sapphire. These are all named after things. So yellow is amber, red is ruby, blue is sapphire, the gray is steel, and then we have amethyst as the purple and emerald as the green. So a host of cards here. Really, really fun. Nothing too insane out of the commons or uncommons. Nothing that the wardrobe was cool, because the wardrobe inside of trading card games, they'll ban cards. And so a card got banned last set, and people are saying, oh, it's like a Hiram at home. So we started out with one wardrobe. And then commons or uncommons, we have a They Never Come Back. Chip, the quick finisher. Really excited about this one. I think that he's going to fit well into the deck that I play, which is the Emerald Steel discard. And so excited to have him. Our first copy of Chip. We'll be hunting a playset of him tonight is the goal. Louie from DuckTales. So another fun part is you end up with just a lot of... let's see if we can... No, I think the yellow makes it too. Yeah. So, Louis. And then for our rares, we have Faline from Bambi, the love interest. And then we have the Queen of Hearts, Haughty Monarch. And so you get 6 uncommons. 1 represents each ink color. You get 6 commons, 3 uncommons. And then your last 3 slots are going to be a 2 rare or better, rare, super rare, or enchanted. Those are rare, super rare, legendary, or enchanted. The enchanteds are the full art ones, the big money cards that we're looking for. And then you get a foil. Luna, this is the only packs we have. I've ripped 2 packs, and they have both been rather unextraordinary. So no enchanteds yet. We're only 2 packs in, but we're going to go ahead and we have a whole box. We have a whole booster box, and then we have the trove. So let's go ahead and pop this open, take a look. Go ahead and collapse this guy. How'd your pre-release go? Luna, did you get any cool things? I love the booster box. I think the booster box or the trove is so cool. Some people wish that they had the logo on the top, but I think that the art looks really cool. I like the scarabs. Interesting that this one feels a little cheaper, this lid. But comes with, let's see, we got Minnie on the side. We have Mulan on one side. We have Jafar, because it's the reign of Jafar, and we have Rapunzel. So, not only that, but inside you get some goodies. You get 8 booster packs. So, I'll go ahead and let you guys decide our order. What do we got? We got Jafar, Mini, Rapunzel, Jafar, Mini, Rapunzel, Jafar, Rapunzel. So, are we starting with Jafar or are we starting with Minnie Mouse? Bang. Looking to create a new deck this set or mostly focus on updating? I would love to. I think that there are some fun options that I'm looking to use. You have a lore counter. This is how we keep track of our score. So it has the set art on it. 2 boxes, open 1 so far. Got 2 boxes for the pre-release. That's sick, dude. That's big time. Boop. And then some dice to help keep track of everything. I don't really love the die from this set. I think that because I play on camera a lot, they look fine in person, but I don't love the gold with the red lettering. I think it makes it really hard to see. Probably my least favorite dice out of all of them, but that's fine. You get some dice, and then you get some dividers. These are good for helping distinguish while you're inside of the box because we have our 16 colors, so this allows you to separate. So really cool art from the set on them. Yeah. Pretty pumped. So we're going to take our trove and we're going to set it to the side. And chat, you got to let me know, where are we starting? What is... Are we starting with Minnie or are we starting with Jafar? Minnie or Jafar? Chris says Jafar. Okay, let's do it. We'll get to these. These are not in our... Jafar's only right. You're right. You're right. It's raining Jafar. Another fun thing when you open a bunch of booster packs is you get to see how bad you are at opening booster packs. Okay, we're going to move the mouse up there. And that way we can set our puzzle pieces over there. All right. Here we go. We got Chaka, Darling Deer, Ryder, Anita Radcliffe, Monterey Jack, Mushu, the fast-talking dragon. Chosen character gains a rush this turn. Okay. Little red steel. Honest John. Arthur. Kiwi Bird's time. This is a fun one. I like grabbing him early. Skip your turn as draw step. He's a 4-drop, 6/6. The quest for 3. That's sick. What up, DJ? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Quick shot. Deal 1 damage to chosen character. Draw a card. Okay. Monstro. Infinite combo. Coming to ya. Infinite combo. Lorcana finally gets an infinite combo. Wow. Banger pack. Okay, down in New Orleans. Another fantastic, like, super rare song. I know that several decks are going to be running several copies of these. So, and then a foil hamster ball. Okay. Awesome. That's not a bad, that's not bad. Dude, DJ, happy to hear it, man. I think red-green, I have a couple red-green decks that I'm looking to have some fun with this set. Looking to redo our Chernadogs just a little bit, update that video. I think Green Steel Pirates got some stuff with it, such as, here, banish chosen item, draw a card, Calhoun, Bambi. There's the Prince of the Forest. The Mouse Queen, Genie, Satisfied Dragon, Gaston, Arrogant, Hiro Hanmada, Ready Chosen Bloodborne character. Okay, I am interested in the Baja Blast Shift deck. I have acquired all of my, or I'm planning to, planning to have all my hero mods. I earned 3, and I'm having another one. I went 3 for 3 on set champs and getting my heroes. Sir Pellinor. Okay, most everyone's mad here. Gain lore equal to the damage on chosen character, then banish them. Fred, Big Fred from Big Hero 6. Really cool card. You can see that they do some really fun with the arts and things like that. I wish I could get this to not be so bright because I think that it's just like washing out and it's really having a hard time focusing. So, and then only so much room. Little Chernadogs. Okay, well now see we cycle back to Jafar. Because that way we start and end with Jafar. Throwing pack tactics. Okay, I like that. I like that. My hope is that you guys get exploratory with the deck ideas and See what we can do. Okay. Tramp. When you play this character, you get ward. There it is. Rhino. The shift. Going to have the Rhino if you want to be playing him in Steel Song. Anna. Okay. Hamster Ball. Friend Owl. Figaro, the Tuxedo Cat. Opposing items interplay exerted. That's kind of neat. Get out! Oh no, what was the enchanted you wanted from this set, Luna? Napoleon, the Clever Bloodhound. Okay, we got Minnie Mouse. We got the art Minnie Mouse. We got the Mulan charging ahead. And that's gonna be a card that pays for itself a little bit. The foil Arthur. Because I know lots of people are going to be running that. So I think this card instantly, some value stacking back in. Anytime you get playable cards, that's the best part about ripping these versus like if you're ripping sports packs and things, you're looking for big big people that succeed and things like that. But here we're looking for playable cards. Playable cards are like people having the time of their life. Okay, Tipo, Antonio's Jaguar, the Royal Guard, television set. I think this is one of my favorite arts of the set. I think it's so cute and so fun. Ariana, the Queen of Corona, Friend Owl. All right, the Coachman, uncommon, stopped in its tracks. Seen together 8. Return up to 2 chosen characters with 3 or less. This could be really fun. An Emerald Amber discard. Getting to bounce back. Jeweled Collar. Once again, very interested in Baja Blast this set. Very, very interested. I would in fact say that Baja Blast is probably on pace to be my second most played. I'm going to put it in my top 3 played decks. Top 3 played decks. All of them have Emerald in them. But Baja's going to be up there. Okay. The Atlantean Crystal from Atlantis. Okay. I don't know that I saw this card. Spend 2. Chosen character gains resist 2 and support until the start of your next turn. 2-cost item. That could fit into the item deck to be able to give resist. I guess support. If it was ward, I think that'd be better. Iago out of reach while you have another exerted character in play. This card can't be challenged. Ooh. And then a foil Royal Guard. Okay. Nothing too crazy in this trove so far. Probably best card we've pulled, the foil Arthur. Don't worry. This puts us, we are halfway through with the packs. Let's see if all the good cards are waiting for us in the back half. Okay. So we got Jock. We have Jim Deere. We have Nero. We have the Wardrobe. Hiram at Home. General Lee. Mr. Snoops. Okay, Lena Saberwing. That's a cool art. She looks sick. Huey. We got Bang. And Ataya. Fang General. Okay, from Raya the Last Dragon. Okay, super rare. Donald Duck. Okay, we got part 2 of the combo. Part 2 of the combo. Starting with a super rare. We're going super rare to the Flynn Rider, breaking and entering. If this character is challenged, challenging player may choose and discard a card. If they don't, you gain 2 lore. That's kind of cool. And then foil common with the Dewey. So a lot of people are getting juked by this because what they're doing is they're like swiping to the side and they're seeing how two of the arts in this set for the foil are borderless because they want the arts to run together. So there's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. They're missing a border on both sides so they can be stuck together. So people are getting like duped into thinking that they pulled an enchanted. That's hilarious. That's a great pack though. I think Donald and Maestro, happy we have Donald and Maestro. That'd be sick. Luna, you didn't let us know. What was the enchanted you're looking for? I would love to see. I've got several that I would love to see. I do think if I got a Captain Hook, I don't know that I would sell the Captain Hook. He's probably the only one that I think I would not turn around and flip pretty fast. Probably would hold on to the Elsa one as well. Dump Truck. Alice. They never come back. Ataya. Okay, there's Faline. Cusco. The Impulsive Llama. Foil Legendary, everybody. Foil Legendary. 63, so it's going to be Amethyst. Melissa pulled it. What's the gist of Baja Blast? So Baja Blast is Emerald Sapphire, so it does a lot of bouncing, but I think where it's heading right now is shifting some characters around and using like shift characters to really get a big boost and have some enter the board effects. So should be Amethyst. There she is. Or there he is. There's Bambi, the little prince. When you play this character, gain 1 lore. When an opponent plays a character, return this character to hand. A foil Bambi. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Someone want to give me a price check on what foil Bambi's looking like today? Yeah. Foil Bambi. I'd bet that she's running like $10 maybe. She may have been very helpful in getting the value out of this pack. There we go. Reactions in the chat for the foil Bambi. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. Mad Dog. Charlotte LaBouffe. Yelena. Wasabi. Always prepared. Bobby. Lumiere. Nimble. Jumba Jacuba. Chip. There's our second chip. Okay. Working our way there. Zipper, the Flying Ranger. We got a rare, fantastical and magical. Super rare. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Ooh. I missed it with you. Ooh, foil rare. Everybody's got a weakness. Okay. Cool. Weird, like, parting line on it, but I'm here for it. Here for it. So many people just, if they were tuning in right when we started going after Into the Unknown, they're probably like, bro, what have I done? Where have I found myself? All right, last pack magic for the Trove. Had a friend who pulled a Trove from the same store I did, probably bought it the one after me, and he pulled an enchanted Cusco, but different box. They had to open up. Okay, that's fun. Here's the new art on a reprint. Captain Hook. How do you guys feel about the new fresh art on this Captain Hook versus the old one? Are you fans of the old art? Are you fans of the new art? What's your vibe? Twitter pated. Ice Spikes. Only so much room. Archimedes. Lumiere fired up. Okay, this was another one that we were really excited to see. And then we're ending with a for just item decks in general. And then Brutus. This is one of the other ones that has the no border. So, cool. Like that he's dueling in the new art. I can agree with that. So we have 2 minis. A Rapunzel and a Jafar. These were extra just boosters that we had off to the side. I guess I should have, what we should have done is, let me go find that Bambi so that we can keep our, we'll keep all our legendaries that we pull off to the side. The crocodile is Brutus. Brutus, Fearsome Crocodile. During your turn, whenever this character is banished, one of your characters was damaged this turn. Gain 2 lore. So, wants to be making some trades, things like that. Okay, Rhino. Jock. The Dodo. Jasmine. Toby Turtle. Bambi. Here's Raleigh, the chubby puppy. Quick Shot. Twitter pated. The Sultan, an illusion. Whenever one of your illusion characters quests, exert a chosen opposing character. Wrong level. And then a foil, Bobby, the purple pigeon. Okay. We got these, and then we'll bust our way into the box. Here we go. Dewey, Lafayette, Anna, Hamster Ball, Cusco, Dale, Alma Madrigal, Don Carnage, the air pirate leader. Whenever you play an action that isn't a song, chosen opposing character gains Reckless during their next turn. King Candy, Sugar Rush Nightmare. When this character is banished, you may return another racer card from your discard to your hand. Ooh, okay, good start. We always love. Don Carnage is from Rescue Rangers, I think. Could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure Don Carnage is Rescue Ranger. Someone in the chat can let me know. It's always good when we start with the super rare because that gives us high hopes that this is a legendary or another super rare. It's another super rare, so we're at 2 into the unknowns. That's awesome. Go, go. There's our Baja Blast. There's our Baja Blast. I know it was DJ Blodgett was asking earlier, so what's the vibe of Baja Blast? So, for instance, you look at Go-Go Tamago. Tailspin. That makes sense. Yeah. That's much better. Yeah. That makes sense. So Go-Go has evasive, shift 4. When you play this character, if you use shift to play her, you may put chosen character into their player's inkwell face down and exerted. So she gives you some removal, and then a foil. Not everyone's mad here. Okay. We're cooking. Melissa, great question. So there's a multitude, there are a lot of resources out there, but realistically, you got characters and you're playing these characters, and they have these lore pips, which are the little like icons on the side. So you have characters that have this wheel around the 2 in the upper left corner. That means that you can ink them. So on your turn, every turn, once per turn, you can turn a character into ink. They stay that way permanently, and you're going to use that ink. And then you're going to pay the cost of what's in that upper corner. It's just because it says 2 doesn't mean this counts as 2 ink. It only counts as 1 ink, but it would cost 2 if you played it instead of turning it into ink. And then when you play these characters, you're going to turn them sideways. They can either turn sideways to use an ability. They can turn sideways to challenge or attack opposing characters against your opponent. Or they can quest. They quest for how much the lore is represented. You can see here that Bambi quests for 3. Whereas Tipo here only quest for 1. Carl, I feel like that is the fastest I have ever explained the game, but I actually feel like I kind of encapsulated most of it. Boy, Mrs. Potts, Dump Truck, Bruno. Yeah, you could turbo ramp with her. That's crazy. Jumbo Jacuba, Light the Fuse, and Thumper. All right, moving on to Wreck-It Ralph, the backseat driver. We have Belle's favorite book. Banish one of your other items. Put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. So she lets you ramp. And then the Mouse Queen. What up, Dangus Khan? Doing swell, man. Doing swell. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for chatting. Over on Twitch, we're chatting as well. Looks like my bot is not working to carry the chats between them. So got to tackle that again and figure it out. So I had it to where it was duplicating so many things. But Mirabelle, the Dodo, Go-Go Tamago, Magic Carpet, Poe Dispel, Fred, there's the shift. When you play this character, you may banish chosen item. So this makes you think the Binja is not getting reprinted because this is Binja and Emerald. Forest Duel. The Dormouse, easily agitated. When you play this character, you may put 1 damage counter on chosen character. Okay, this could work really well in the Queen of Hearts deck. Nephew's Piggy Bank. If you have a Donald Duck and pay, you play 1 less for the item. Dude, Luke, happy to hear it, man. Happy to hear it. Vinny, just like our cousin. Lady, when you play this character, you may play a character with 2 cost or less for free. And then foil Undermine. Let's go. I need 4 of these. So really pumped. Chosen opponent chooses and discards a card. Chosen character gets +2 this turn. Excited. That's our first Undermine we've seen yet. Twitch owes you a Volkswagen. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Con. That's fair. Okay, let's go ahead and get this open. Okay, so we got 24 booster packs. And let's get ripping. What up, Jesse? Welcome in, welcome in. All right. Oh, Moose, what's up, man? Dovezilla, we ripping packs. You know it, you know it. And yeah, I wish my chats were merged, everyone. But we also we're also streaming this over on Twitch. But yeah, Dancing Moose, how'd the pre-release go? We got Jaguar, Wilhelmina. That card's like surprisingly thick. Gloyd, Wasabi, General Lee, Bambi. All right, Chip. That's chip number 3, baby. I am, Chris. I did see it. I'm very, very excited. I'm excited for Tamatoa in that world. I love the villainous games. We actually, my friend Jason and I run a board game podcast, and we just did a review of Villainous that dropped yesterday. So, Yzma into our second Flynn Rider into Wasabi. Okay, our first pack of the booster box, and we're ending up with 2 super rares in those slots. So, not bad, not bad. Yeah, Moose, how'd the pre-release go, man? Let us know. Let us know. Need a Hercules. That's a great question here, Jesse. I'm not. I don't know if there's a Hercules in this set. Like, honestly, I don't know. Little Sister, Prince Ahmed, Rival Suitor. Rider. Pull the lever. Ka. Droon. I actually am so pumped that Droon's finally a card. For as long as Raya's been a staple of this game, I think that's our 3rd Archimedes. Wreck-It Ralph, and then a foil. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. What's fun about this is because we got several people here that are not Lorcana people. 3 pull the lever promos. Let's go. Top 8 pulled Legendary Rapunzel from my 3 prize packs. Also pulled Legendary Tink from my initial 6. Let's go. Yeah, what's cool about this is so certain songs are iconic, obviously, but they don't want to just make the one card from the song. So you end up with multiple cards, such as Hakuna Matata is a card, but it means no worries. They add a new song or a new part to it. Twitter paid it. Okay, we got the second copy of the Sultan. We have Perdita. When you play this character, you may put all puppy cards from your discard into your inkwell face down and exerted. Okay, she's going into the old... wow. Whenever you play a character, if you use shift to play them, they get +4 this turn. That's actually like filthy. That's filthy inside of Baja. Okay, 3 packs down. Here we go. Charlotte LaBouffe, Chaka, Mushu, Anita, Radcliffe, Genie, the shape-shifting dragon, Megara, Jumba Jacuba, Atitaya, Figaro, Fantastical and Magical. Lady, whenever you play this character gets +1 this turn while she has 3 strength or less 3 strength or more, she gets +2 lore. And then a foil General Lee. Hey, let's not and say we didn't. Sound good? It's 9:45 at night, and you barking like a little dummy over there, Moose, is not helpful for the child that is sleeping upstairs. Moose, hey guys, let's stop and say we didn't. Sound good? Yeah, this is so fun. I love this. Let's wake the little guy up. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Darling Deer, Anna, Prince Ahmed, Friend Owl, Cusco, the Board Royal, Palace Guard. Okay, we finally got our one cost illusion. Rolly. Is she just going to be in all of our packs now? I think we didn't see her for like most of the trove, and I feel like we've seen 4 copies of her in the past 3 packs. So interesting. Madam M. Rhino. Nani, the Heist Mastermind. Iago, Out of Reach. And then Wilhelmina Packard. Hold on one second real fast, guys. I'm going to go get my dogs to stop barking. Stop, please. Please. Thank you. Thank you for coming in here. That's so fun. I'm happy you're here. Because if you're here, you're not barking. Which is great. Because if we're barking, we're going to wake Leo up. And if Leo gets woken up, that's going to be tough for everyone involved. Yeah, I'm excited for puppies to get a boost. Jim Deere also feels like this happens to me in every commons. Is I'll end up with like 12 copies of 1 or 2 of the commons, and then I'll end up having to I'll have 1 copy of another common throughout the whole thing. Go Tamago, Magic Carpet, Cusco, Kimbers, Mr. Snoops, Sir Pellinor, Quick Shot, Figaro, the Atlantean Crystal, Bruno Madrigal, and then a rare Nathaniel Flint. Ooh, foil Flint. Turn of dogs in real life, Greg. Yeah. The dogs be howling. The dogs be howling. Moose, you're killing me. That's so funny. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that it's Dancing Moose. And one of my dogs is named Moose. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, here we go. We got Joey. We got Tipo. We got Friend Owl. We have Adelaide Ariana. We have a Scarab. We have Napoleon. They never come back. And Lewis, the endearing alligator. We have Mother Gothel. Knows what's best. A little rare. We have Hades, the ruthless tyrant. When you play this character on every quest, you may deal 2. And then we have a foil Bambi. Okay. Not great pulls. It's I gotta talk some trash about the pulls. Because I had 1 good pull last set. I pulled 1 enchanted, and then everything else was just rough. So Perdita, March Hare, Cricky. Get a hamster named Genghis Khan. Yeah, you talking about that big Mother Gothel? When you play this character, you may deal 2 damage to another chosen character of yours and give that character Challenger 1. And when this character is banished in a challenge, return this card to your hand this turn. Yeah. I think it could be good. I don't think that Ruby Amethyst, to my knowledge, is really, hurting on their room. I think that they always get so hesitant to put a bunch of Uninkables in their deck. And I think they have room. Magic of Dispel. Okay. Clawhauser. There's our second Lumiere fired up, and then a foil. Oh, hey, someone just subscribe. Appreciate it. Yzma, a foil Yzma. Let's go. Greg, any new archetypes that I'm looking forward to trying out? As someone who loves discard, I think I'm really intrigued by this Emerald Ruby discard that's floating around. I think that could be really fun. Yeah, I think Emerald Ruby discard seems like it's going to be really intriguing. I think that Baja Blast shifting got a lot of tools. So I really don't think Baja Blast shifts was there last set, and I think that it could be there this set. The chase is probably an Enchanted Stitch. Is probably that, or there's a song called Into the Unknown. So we're looking for a foil Into the Unknown, like a big, any of the Enchanteds though, which are full art cards. Pretty much what Pokemon does on like a regular basis. On a magical mission. Under this character quest, if you have a character named Elsa, you draw a card. Ooh, legendary, 63. Oh, it's going to be Bambi. The Brendan Urie version, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Ruby Am walked away with nothing. Okay, we got our second Bambi. You know, there are worse ones. Last set, it was Ratigan. I got so many Ratigans. I think I pulled 6 Ratigans throughout the set. If I'm going to be pulling Bambis, at least Bambi's like playable. I don't think Ratigan was really playable. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I guess Ruby Am didn't really get anything last set, which is why they struggled. Any plans to get Jason to stream Palace Heist? Ooh, that's a great. We could probably do that over on Bards. I think that would be fun. I'd get him a deck. Vincenzo Santorini, the explosive expert. When you play this character, you may deal 3 damage to chosen character. He's a 2/8 for 7, so he's probably never getting played. Too expensive. The Colonel Sheepdog. And then Jasmine, the resourceful infiltrator. I've lost track of where we're at in the box. Have to count these up. But here's the thing, is like, what did Ruby... My question is, Ruby Amethyst, they're saying it didn't get anything for 8 sets, or for 2 sets. What did it need? Because I think that's where you got to ask the question, right? It's like, what did it need? Royal Guard. Jeweled Collar. Okay, I think that's our second Jeweled Collar. Light the Fuse. Candy Drift. Okay, super rare. There's Jafar, High Sultan of Lorcana. Okay, sick. Under this character quest, you draw a card, then choose and discard a card. If it's an illusion character, discarded this way. Bang, our second legendary of the box, and it is Tinkerbell. There she is. When you play a character with 5 or more strength, you may exert them to gain 2 lore. 1/1. Bang. And then there's Atitia. Okay. Let's do a quick pack count. See where we're at. 4. 4. 4. Okay. So this will put us at the halfway mark. Not leaving until we see Brendan Into the Unknown. Did Popsicle need Tamato last set? No. No, I see it. That's where I'm with you, Moose, is I'm with you on, like, there are times where it's like, okay, this deck needed help. Like, for instance, Emerald Steel needed something to help with, like, we had Pete, but Emerald Steel needed something to deal with locations. Like, we needed a bigger body to help deal with locations because we were running the Cricky that you had to find, but you couldn't really afford to run like multiple Crickies because, like, what does it do? But giving Big Pete helps with locations, helps with the challenging, gives us a bigger, beefier body, but also helps with the Steel Song matchup, things like that. So, like, I think it was a nice shift in the right direction. I think why Ruby Amethyst, or like why Ruby Sapphire is just the most obnoxious deck in Lorcana by a mile, is because someone in the game development of Lorcana loves them some Ruby Sapphire. Like, they are all about it. And so that's why they just continue to get tools every single set. Like, I want to say that Ruby Sapphire didn't get pretty much of anything this set, but they got down in New Orleans, which could cheat out. Like, imagine that, like, Tamatoa. Yeah, like, imagine Shark sings down in New Orleans into a big Sisu. Huh? Get Out. Yeah, there's that Red Blue song, but I don't even know what it does. Banish chosen character, then return an item from your discard to your hand. Yeah, 6 costs uninkable. I'm not really sure that this gets played because I don't know. Removal's not really their issue. Item recursion's not really their issue. I think this is fine, but I would be shocked if this is more than like a 1 or 2 in a deck. Yeah, it's an action too. Like, they're all about the cheap. I could see them putting 1 in because of Shark. Dormouse, Louis. But even the Shark decks don't really run a bunch of items. Everybody's got a weakness. Wrong level. And Perdita. Bang. Good catch. Good catch. Okay. That puts us halfway through. Halfway through. Back half of this box, got to go hard. Back half of this box, got to go hard. So far, we've pulled 2 legendaries. Back half of the box, going hard. Let's go. Lafayette. Anna. Hamster Ball. Cusco. Louis. Madame Medusa. Pull the lever. Stitch. Alien Troublemaker. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may draw. Gain 1 lore. Ludwig von Drake. A lot of people saying this is the best card of the set. Terrible color pairing, but best card of the set. And then a little foil Tipo. Looking for Panic and Stitch. Panic and Stitch. Here we go. Dalmatian Puppy. March Hare. Kariki. Mrs. Potts. Khan. Bruno Madrigal. Roquefort. Abu. Honest John. Here we go. Elsa, the Fierce Protector. There's our second Fred. Okay. Foil. Purple. Cusco. I think we have 2. I think we have 2 of those foil Cuscos. I think we got 2 of the foil Cuscos. Talking about the llama. You got to have the llama with the poison. Llama with the poison. Cusco. Find the Cusco. Get home. Poison Cusco. Eastman's happy. That actually felt pretty good. Calhoun, Jock, Alice, Television Set, Captain Hook, Nero, Pouncing Practice, Quick Shot, Twitter Pated, Alice, clumsy as can be. Whenever this character requests, put 1 damage counter on each other character. Ooh, that's nuts, dude. There's Rhino. Okay, there's our first Rhino for the Steel Song world out there. And then a foil Groid Orange Bugger. Chris, you mentioned loving discard. I'm hitting a wall with my Prince John decks. Tried an Emerald Steel and Emerald Sapphire. Neither are working out. Any general tips for a first-time discard player? Yeah, so I think that so often in discard decks, people can hold on to their discard waiting till they have like the perfect setup with a Prince John out there, right? So you have that Hypnotize in hand, and you're like, I don't really want to play the Hypnotize because I don't have the Prince John. And because I don't have the Prince John, I'm not going to be able to draw the 2 cards off of it, things like this. Whereas lots of time, what discard does really well is when people are playing, if they don't respect the discard, they can ink and get to like a somewhat manageable state. You think on like a turn 3, a turn 4, where if I'm not drawing the right cards, which happens in quite a few games, then my hand starts to feel a little pinched and I start having to make some tougher decisions, especially if I draw into some uninkables on what do I want to pitch? What do I want to get rid of? So I think that like hitting people with discard early, even if you don't have the Prince Johns out there, is huge because you can make some opponents make some really bad decisions because you're attacking them with discards so much earlier. So, yeah, that would be one of my biggest things is, don't be afraid to use your discard actions before you have Prince John out there. I think you get tempted, like I said, for that big wombo. Welcome back. Rhino, Dale, the Dodo. We got a foil Bambi. Go-Go Tamago, Magic Carpet, Poe Dispel. We actually have 2 Bambis, but only one of them's foil. Droon Lewis. Nothing we won't do. Ready all your characters for the rest of the turn. They take no damage from challenges and can't quest. Our second Queen of Hearts, and then a foil Blue Fairy. Yeah, Josh, I've never heard of Adamfall, so I wish I could help you there, but alas. Okay, packs are dwindling. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs left. We're down to our trove. And we need the bottom half of this box to show up. Here we go. Jim Deere, Fred, Vanellope, Jasmine, Monterey Jack, Poe Dispel, Don Carnage, the nephew's piggy bank, Madame Medusa, Heads Held High, removed with 3 damage from any number of chosen characters. Bang, there's a legendary Goofy, groundbreaking chef. At the end of your turn, you may remove 1. And then a foil Twitter pated. It is funny. I'm looking for 1 uncommon. Like, actually, for my deck, I want 1 uncommon. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen 1. We've opened all these packs. Haven't seen 1. Lindsay, do you want to rip a pack? It's okay if you don't want to. Lindsay's going to rip a pack, everybody.
Here I come.
I'm going to lay out your choices.
Okay. Feeling barely there.
Chat, let's show some love for the librarian that gives it all to the kids. Which one do you want to rip?
I think I'm going to go with another one that has Rapunzel on it.
Okay.
No, thank you, Lucy. We're going to go smack dab in the middle.
Okay. Perfect. Lucy's not going to like this. Are you just going to rip from there, or do you want to sit?
I don't have to. I can do from here.
Lucy? No, thank you, ma'am.
Relax. You can see your little nose in the camera shot. Hey, you're good.
No,
Okay.
We're not trying to go crazy here, Lucy. We're not trying to go crazy.
Okay, I'm going to flip it over. Look at your little eyeballs. Okay, so we got a Joey. We already got one of those. You got several of those, probably.
Yeah, they can't hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, everyone. Can you hear me now? Good. Okay, we got this Joey. It's like chaos over here. You can see the whole family in this tiny, tiny little space. Okay, we've got Joey.
Oh, thank you, Lucy.
We've got Anita Radcliffe. Oh, that's a cute little pic.
Yeah, little family
We've got
with their dogs.
Bobby, Purple Pigeon. Where is that from? He has a donut.
Bolt?
Oh.
Are they from Bolt?
I've never seen Bolt.
I've never seen Bolt either.
You know that Miley Cyrus is like the voice of the character in Bolt?
Is she's Bolt?
No, she's like the girl character.
Oh,
like the actual person.
Not Riley.
I don't know what her name is.
She's a card. I can't remember what her name is. Lucy, you've got to cut it, please.
We've got Royal Guard. He's an octopus.
Yeah, from Emperor's New Groove.
That's right. We've got He Who Steals and Runs Away. That's
Don
funny.
Carnage.
Uh-huh. Cookie? Part of the team. Arthur, Determined Squire. A boo. That's cute.
Yeah, as an elephant.
Uh-huh. Candy Drift. Flower. Haven't drawn any good ones yet, have I?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Captain Hook.
That's a good one. That's
Nice.
a good one.
And look how funny he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to pull that one out?
No, it's fine. We'll
Okay.
put 'em in the pack.
And Napoleon.
Yeah, there you go.
So we got one good one?
Yeah, we got an okay one. Yeah.
Oh, just an okay one?
Yeah. Lorcana's trying to tell me to stop buying sealed product.
Why? Because they're just giving you crap?
Yeah.
That's tough. Okay, goodbye, everyone. I'm going to bed.
Penny. That's her name.
Penny. Nice.
Thank you, Jess.
But was I correct? Is it Miley Cyrus?
I'm going to scoot forward so that I can get Lucy out of here.
Come here, Luce. You can still see her in this little corner. That's so cute, like a little cameo.
Jess says, yes, it is.
Oh,
Thanks, Jess.
just got a fact checker.
Wow, you don't trust Jess, dude?
No, I do trust Jess. I trust fact checkers. That's my job.
Kim
Kim.
Purse, Gaston, the wardrobe, dump truck, Camilo. Okay, that's our third jeweled collar, I think. That's good. Light the Fuse, Madame Mim the Rhino, Belle's favorite book, Down in New Orleans.
Is that a good one?
This is a good one. And Joey. Jess said I'm just a big Disney nerd.
I respect.
Carl said just means you're not opening enough. 99% of gamblers stop before they hit their big jackpot.
This isn't enough? This isn't enough?
Well, to be fair, Carl, you opened a case, didn't you? I think Carl opened a case.
That's a lot.
That's 4 of these.
That's a lot.
7. He's opened 7 boxes now.
Wow.
Get it, Carl. Get it. All right. Josh says it's time for Brendan Urie. We're going to find him.
Brendan Urie? Into the Unknown? Is that a card?
We got one. We got one, guys. All we had to do, this is what we've been looking for the whole stinking time.
Beyond the Horizon.
Beyond the Horizon.
We did it!
That's solid. I'm just going to put him right next to Bambi. LeFou the Cake Thief. There's Mushu. Okay. This pack's cooking, y'all. This pack is cooking, y'all. Jiminy Cricket. Okay. I was supposed to pull an Enchanted tonight to be the gateway into pack addiction. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Okay, we got 4 packs left.
That's too exciting. I want to go to bed so bad.
We only got 4 packs left, so we can. What order are we ripping through these last 3 packs?
It's alphabetical order by the character's name.
Rapunzel last?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Dewey, Adelaide Bonfamille, Captain Hook. So this one, you remember the Captain Hook from the first one? That's like walking through the water?
Uh-huh.
This is the same card. They just did new art.
Oh, okay.
Because the old Captain Hook is going to get
Banned. Or just cycled out.
Yeah. Rotated.
Zipper. Rotated? What'd I say?
No, banned is the right. Like, it's not banned because banning is technically, like, actually a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
Tiana, Antonio, POTUS Bell. Trash. This pack was trash.
Okay, next one.
Yeah, some people like the new art a lot. I don't know that I'm with that.
Huh, I like it.
I think I just think the other one looks cool.
It's a little less stylized.
Yeah, it's less swag. The Mouse
the
Queen.
Mouse Queen.
Bobby.
Ooh.
Yolana. Stopped chaos in its tracks.
Oh.
Huey. Didn't she look cool?
Yeah.
Prince John.
Radigan.
There he is. Okay.
Have you been looking for that one?
No, I sure haven't. But
looks cool, though.
I'll take all the legendary. I mean, the legendaries we've got a better spread of legendaries. So we pulled this one in the trove, but we've gotten 4 legendaries out of this pack, which is...
This isn't enchanted?
No.
No. I don't know how this works.
Enchanted are the like big full art ones.
Oh, okay. That's right.
All right, Josh. 2 more chances for Brendan.
Are you going to start singing when it appears? If it appears?
I already did sing it, actually.
Oh.
March Hare. Alice. Jumba.
Another Beyond the Horizon.
Okay, they were just chilling in the bottom. I only think I'm running 2 or 3 anyways, so that's good. Tramp.
It's cute. What is it? Can you see it, everyone?
That's an enchanted.
Is it enchanted?
That's an enchanted.
All right. We're holding hands, everyone, just so you can see it.
That's an enchanted.
Do you want me to pull it off the top? Ready?
You pull it, yep.
1, 2, 3. You can't see his face. His face is so good.
They can't see my face. It's in the bottom corner.
Oh.
Captain Hook! Now, funny enough, what did I say earlier in the stream? I said, Captain Hook is probably one of the only enchanteds that if I pulled it, I would not sell it. Lorcana told me to keep buying product. That's crazy. Okay, we got an enchanted. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'd imagine he's one of the cheaper ones that are out there right now, but this is an enchanted, everybody. This is what they look like. That's sick. That's not the one. Put it back. Okay.
One last one.
Thanks, Minnie. You really came in clutch there for us.
Okay, it's Rapunzel time.
Dang, Carl said this is $121 right now. That's a whole other box, Carl.
Or you could just consider it payment for the one you just bought.
Well, it's sunk cost.
Sure.
The one I've already bought is already bought. This could be my next box.
Okay.
See, nice. This is the chat is very helpful for me. Now you have to buy another. Josh said she doesn't know how that works.
I do know how it works. I am just, offering an alternative.
She is the chief financial officer.
Yeah.
Next box could have 2 copies in it. You could only go up from here. This is fair. Hiro Hamada.
You can't only go up from here.
Pua. And the next box could have Stitch in it. And Stitch sells for $300. Aladdin, Visual and Guard. Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. And Patch.
Cute.
Bang. All right, guys. That is...
Man, if I had put those in a different order and you had pulled out Enchanted last, it would have been a really good end to the stream.
That would have been a great end to the stream. So, what? 4 legendaries off the box. Brendan is... We got a foil Brendan. Let me see if I can find it, Josh.
Is that what we're calling the Into the Unknown? We're just calling it Brendan?
Yeah, that'd be... I think that's only correct. Where... I know we pulled a foil one. But I don't think we I think we pulled it in... Can't believe I only pulled one Radigan. Yeah, very off vibes. Chazo, where are you? And I'm so sorry. Do you want to see foil Brendan? Linz? Did you want to see foil Brendan?
Oh, yeah. I'll see Brendan.
This isn't foil Brendan, but...
Dude, why are your cards so unorganized?
That's what you sound like. 3
Wasn't
cost.
the Walking on Water one that you just passed?
No, it's that card. That's what it looks like.
Oh.
I just know that I pulled a foil one of them.
Where is it? You know, this is kind of lame because this is depicting. Wait, let me see. It kind of is. Well, she's wearing a different dress. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I take it back. It does feel like it's the right scene. I thought for a minute it was like the scene, location unknown. It was funny.
Josh is a funny guy. Dude, Josh was at our house.
I know.
You
Hi,
were.
Josh.
Oh, you were? Yeah, you passed him. I don't know. It wasn't in this last set.
I've met Josh in some way or another.
Yeah, well, he was here. Him and Dakota came by, and then you guys went out to eat.
I remember. I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh said we hugged.
There you go.
Is it going to be the last one at the bottom of this pile?
I think I missed it, if I'm being 100% honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because it's a 3 cost. I basically just been looking for foil. Maybe.
That's funny.
Maybe it was in my trove. I didn't think it was, but
I think you're lying to me and you didn't get it.
I thought I did. I'm not crazy, am I? I mean, that's just not true. I am crazy, but
right, well, here's the deal.
you're fading fast.
So I'm out.
Whoa, dude, you gotta get that audio out of here, man.
Sorry. Okay, goodbye, people.
Okay. Yeah. I wish Josh would come visit my house. Hey, it's possible. I think for the right cost, Josh will visit anyone's house. And I think I know Josh well enough to say that with confidence. I'm going to find this. Foil Brendan only appears when you need him most. There was the 3. That's a 3 cost. Foil. That's a 9 cost foil. That's a 5 cost foil. Guys, it's hiding from me. It's hiding. Let's see. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. All I'm looking for is foil 3. That's foil 1. Foil 3. If it's not right here, I'll just have to find it after the stream. Okay, there's Yzma. Foil, 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 foil. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. There you go. Maybe I only pulled 2. That makes sense. That would make sense that I only pulled 2. Because I don't think I got many foil super rares. All right. Well, that is... That's our packs, everybody. So... Reign of Jafar. Reign of Jafar. That's what set you're looking for to pull foil Brendan. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull up what foil Brendan's going to look like for you, Josh. Let's see. TCG player. Into the unknown. Bang. Here you go. You ready? That's what foil Brendan looks like. And it's currently selling for a nice, cool, casual $450. Let's see how much Bambi Little Prince. That's just simply not true. I was like, this is wrong. Okay, cold foil is only like $4. Bang. There you go. Captain Hook. What is this from? Alice Origin Memorial Cards. There he is. 120. Okay, that's not bad. Bang. Maybe it was at 4 when you opened it. Oh no, the market's crashing. The market's crashing. Let's see how much. Okay, cold foils are $10. That's tough. We didn't see any of this guy. What filters? Bang. Wow, look at this. Yeah, so what a time, everybody. What a time. So opened up some pretty cool ones. We've got from our, we had 8 packs in the thing, 6, so 14. So we were just north of half of a box and a half. And we pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendaries. A whole lot of commons, uncommons, and and then bang, Captain Hook. Got ourselves an enchanted. The streak continues. So far, every box that we've bought from that shop, enchanted in it. 2 for 2. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Get out there and make it amazing for someone, too. What up, Mike? Welcome, welcome. And, we hope you guys have a great one. But we will see you later on. If we open another box. I don't know. We may just be buying singles. We'll see. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.